So, time for an update. What's been going on? I'm pretty sure that, I was checking into that oil rig thing when that went berserk. Was actually the night before I moved out of Donna's. 10 o'clock at night is when the rig had. Anyways, it's right when I was moving out. Right when right about 10, 11 o'clock that night is when I realized that the water was off at Donna's, with no note attached to indicate, why. So, anyways, it was so evidently my blood pressure went up so high that the earth decided to have a high pressure too. I don't know if you know it or not. That darn that's fairly dangerous territory. 1 mile below the sea, working underwater, 1 mile deep. The pressure is actually 2,000 pounds, and that's huge. It's my nuclear steam plant was working at 2,000 pounds, and if say something, you put your hand in front of a little steam coming out of 2,000 pounds, it would take off your hand, it would just sever it in two. That's what 2,000 pounds is. It's very it's very dangerous. Now this oil coming up is more than that. It's got the pressure in the earth is actually blowing upward into this ocean. So you got the pressure coming down, and the oil beats it. I don't know. I don't know what pressure. Maybe 4,000 pounds down in the earth of this oil bed. So the difference is 2,000 pounds. That's what's fired up. That's what you're seeing in the videos. Is a tremendous more pressure down in the earth than what's up at the sea. So this has got to be difficult to be messing with these kind of pressures. I mean, that is. I don't even know how they drill that stuff. I mean, it's remarkable how they can. I can't find any videos online on YouTube how they actually drill it. You see the drill bit, yeah. But how do they keep? You hit the oil, and the next thing you know, you got 4,000 pounds kicking back at you. That is going to be some serious ass whooping on the machinery involved in that tube. And I don't know how they contain that. And then now they're drilling some relief wells to go and get from the sides and then shove some cement up there. Well, good luck with that one too. I mean, I don't know what this machinery they're doing. And what's so amazing to me is that they're actually doing it with robots, or they must have a pipe that's coming down 1 mile down, and then they drill 4 more miles down into the earth. And they do this all from up on top on the sea there, and it seems amazing to me that they can do that. Anyways, I don't know if it's related to my high blood pressure that caused this rig to experience the surge from below, the gases from below, and it just overspun all the generators, and that lit up everything on all the electrical systems on the rig. Made some things explode and stuff. Good God, man, that must have been a sight. I saw something on 60 Minutes indicating, with this guy's testimony, what was going on. I'm telling you, man, that had to be something to experience that. Anyways, I got my My blood pressure appears to be okay now, but the pressure down in the earth is still up there. It's still bubbling out oil, and I mean, it's getting that thing plugged up, man. High-tech stuff. It's dangerous, too. It's anyways, what else? So, I got this, I'm working with the Department of Defense. This project called CDMRP, Congressionally Directed Medical Research Program or something. And they work in conjunction with the Army to cure cancer, autism, muscular sclerosis, all these things that are just uncurable, right? And they're the only outlet I don't know why the Department of Defense is handling this thing. In the Army, it seems, what an odd project. They're the only ones that I can find in the grant system that are operating with what I want, with what I want to do. At which mission, right? So, they've been denying. I've submitted about 7, 8 grants, and they either denied all of them, and then for a couple they didn't invite me to continue on. And so you probably saw a discussion I had earlier with one of the ladies. Trying to, you know, I was bitching and moaning because she's just picked out a few words, read it her way, and said, well, my way is the only way that counts, and thus dismissed. Well, something similar happened, in which I was getting to the other ones. I was finding out about the other ones, what happened, why they got turned down. And it came back, well, a couple of them were like beyond the page limit. They had this nitpicky bullshit. It was, anyways, it said, yeah, you had 2 paragraphs too many in this one page. So they had a 1-page limit, so which I claimed to, but I went 2 paragraphs over the limit, so there was like, they wanted 2 paragraphs, I gave them 4. All I had to do was click in the paragraph, click the backspace, get rid of that paragraph, 2 clicks, and it would have survived dismissal. So I just went livid. I went livid, started firing back some emails, and I'm just ready. It's kind of why I just swore a little bit earlier. I'm starting to get in the mood where I just want to start swearing because this is to get that Navy mouth going again. I tell you, man, there's a bunch of Army people that are doing this, and I'm telling you, man, when they did that, it's like I'm waiting for the next one. It's like it's going to be, oh yeah, you misspelled the word califragilisticexpialidocious, whatever. So I responded to them. I'm like, I got a bunch of clips that I'll show you here, but I don't care if I walk into their boardroom and I walk in and I say, listen, I can cure cancer and autism and multiple sclerosis, and I'm going to show you what else I can do. And I'm going to take a dump right there on the table. And I expect them to say, Chris, how do you do that? And where can we give you a paycheck? How can we give you a paycheck? To get nitpicky about 2 paragraphs. And I started ripping them. I said, what the hell's going on here? They don't actually care. It's all a scam. And I got, it's explained on all these clips. It's all a joke. Everybody's hooking, scratching everybody's back and collecting a paycheck, and let's just make sure Rolla doesn't collect the paycheck. And so when this occurred with the Army, and I'm alleging them of committing fraud, it's a scam. That they don't actually care about curing cancer. They just want to collect a paycheck and collect government money, and for some reason indicate that they actually care about curing these things. And so they don't want to respond to me too much anymore. But I got to continue to bug them. So when this occurred, though, I assume that the Department of Justice is also running a scam too. Not to mention the fact that I said I implemented the oath during my submission of this. This was like 4 months ago, and I expected a phone call 2 days later indicating that they want to pay me, but they didn't. So right there's a scam, and I guess I should just assume that there's a bunch of scams going on. Just start scamming, just start alleging scams, and so that's kind of what I'm doing now. And we'll see if this goes anywhere. But I think their intent when they get a hold of this God guy is run him to a new direction, have him give this other person a phone call, and hopefully they don't come back to us, just give him the runaround, and hopefully he doesn't come back to us. Hopefully this will blow off in a week or two, and we'll have to deal with him. It's so that's. So I think that's about it. What else? I got my kids coming in a week. I made this project with this chip kit. Ernie soldered it together, and so it puts together a light show, helps put a light show, and Scotty and Kenny just aren't impressed with anything I do. They're only impressed. I don't know what exactly makes them. If it was up to them, they'd cut tapes. They'd cut literally cassette tapes of the songs instead of using the MP3 technology on the internet. I use the internet and MP3s. If it was up to them, they would be using archaic technology to conduct their business. For instance, we just had the practice on Monday, and they needed the words, and I had them up on the screen. Scott needed the words so that he could remember the words for the song. I said, I got them up here on the computer. Just take a look at them. That wasn't good enough, so he had to go take about 10 minutes to go time out, 10, 15-minute time out to look for the paper, which had the same words on it. And I just thought that was funny as hell. I mean, I'm like, I've got the words right here. Just take a look at them. Oh, we don't do that. We don't want to do what Roller's got going. Roller, we can't. The wavelength is just all messed up. I mean, that had to be the funniest thing. I never heard him mention that. I just thought, in hindsight, that was funny. I had the words right here. He took a time. He had a phone call that came in, so it ended up being 15 minutes with him looking on the phone, looking for the paper. Yeah, I don't know, man. They just don't appreciate the high-tech stuff that I'm putting together, and I don't know. I kind of want to get into this, but I don't know. It's discouraging. It really is. What else? And do some marketing for Truth Under Oath. I tell you, it's discouraging, with dealing with the Department of Justice, and now I'm spending a little bit of money in advertising to get Truth Under Oath out there. I guess I'm going to give it a shot, but it's just, if I can't convince the Department of Justice to give me any money, and by the way, they've got an unlimited budget. They just create a blank paycheck and just charge it to the federal banks. And somehow I can't collect any of this. And I just don't know if it's worth advertising in a system which is destined to be a very, very slow-moving show, in which a miracle has been created for now, since 2007. So 3 years. 3 years, the biggest miracle the planet will ever witness has been occurring, and I've yet to get paid for it. It's hard to invest any money. I don't know, I'm going to give it a shot, but invest any money in advertising to get people out there aware of Truth Under Oath. What the heck, right? Give it a shot.
Training and quality assurance purposes.
Thank you for calling Grant Park. My name is Gary. How may I help you?
Yeah, my name is Chris Roller. I guess I sort of have a complaint to make.
Mm-hmm.
There's a grant that I submitted, and see if I can say this quickly here. I submitted a grant, and it came back denying me.
Mm-hmm.
And the complaint I want to make is that I think that the whole system's a fraud. At least that grant itself, fraud in the concept that they don't actually. They have a. It's a U.S. Army in coordination with the CDMRC,
Mm-hmm.
and they're coordinated to help try to cure autism, all these cancers, all this kind of stuff. And my proposal is that it's a scam, that it's just a joke, that they don't actually want to heal anybody. I can go into complete detail here, but that's the. Can you record this so that you can? Are you recording this?
We actually don't record phone calls here, sir.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make the complaint in some kind of format that you could send up a chain here. So if I think I presented this. So I believe that you've heard. Even if somebody found a cure for AIDS, they don't even want it because what they do is they masquerade. They masquerade saying they want to cure it, so they have all this funding. All the funding goes to their buddies. Everybody's buddies are getting hooked up, lobbyists, all this kind of stuff, and then they don't actually ever cure it, even though it's the possibilities there. This is what I allege with CDMRC and all their programs. That everybody's buddies getting hooked up and there's kickbacks going on. That I claim I have a cure for many of the problems they've got, and they've denied me in horrific fashion. They haven't even told me that it's not working. It'd be one thing if they could tell me, yeah, we denied you because it doesn't work. But they haven't invited me. They either denied me. They've done sort of smart-ass ways of denying me, in which they said I went 2 paragraphs over. They haven't even told me where that line is. They're reading into the lines. They're reading the fine print in the instructions, and somehow I have gone 2 paragraphs over some. And they didn't even. I complained. I said, well, "What are you talking about? Show me the." They get nitpicky, almost in smart-ass fashion, to say, "Hey, we don't want you, Chris. We don't even care if you can cure anything. We don't even care. We're gonna do whatever possible to get you out of our hair so that we can hook up our buddies." How do I complain about this?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to look into that real quick for you. I'm gonna create a case record real quick just to document everything. Have you called us before at this help desk, sir, or would this be your first time?
This is, well, I mean, it's been a while. I called your number before. I'm probably in your system.
Oh, okay, just bear with me a moment. Let me go ahead. Can I have your last name again, sir?
My last name is Roller, like in steamroller or roller skate.
All right, so R-O-L-L-E-R?
Yes.
And Chris, C-H-R-I-S, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And 952-232-0612, correct?
I'm sorry, say that last thing again?
Your phone number is 952-232-0612?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. I spaced.
No problem at all. And the name of your organization is Object Force?
Yes, sir.
And your email address is grants.gov@chrisroller.com, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, just wanted to go ahead and make sure I had all that information in here correctly. And this was specifically, the complaint is specifically about the Department of Defense, correct?
It's a CDMRC in coordination with the U.S. Army. The CDMRC, I don't think, is that military?
I'm looking it up real quick.
CDMRP, excuse me.
All right.
They're working in coordination with the U.S. Army.
All right. Just bear with me just a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and place you on hold for just a moment while I go ahead and look into this issue a little bit more. Okay, sir?
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. I've looked into this issue. We actually don't have any contact information here directly. What we are pretty much here is just like a general information and technical assistance help desk, and we don't actually have any direct contact with the agencies directly. One thing that you could do is go directly to like that agency's website and look for contact information there.
Sir, I have it. I figured you were the people to call. I can give you the number. There's a phone number. The application is with the Army, but it's CDMRP. It's through the Army.mil address. I guess they're the main ones that are denying this and responding to me. I just, if you can tell me who to complain to about this, this seems like they're almost laughing at me. They're denying me and they're almost laughing in my face. It's just a complete lack of respect. It'd be one thing if they granted me something and let me try out my miracle cure that I can cure cancer or autism. And then say, well, Chris, it didn't work. That's why we're not going to deny you. And then instead, it's this complete runaround. Anyways, I have a number here if you want to call them.
What I am here is I'm just technical assistant, sir. We don't function that way at the help desk. It's where we just deal with computer issues.
Okay, who would I contact then? Evidently, I called the wrong number.
The only information that I can find is all for anything like that is contacting the actual agency because they're the ones that deal with the funding directly.
Okay, why is the government paying them? Okay, I don't know if I want to contact them. They're not. I sent them some kind of response, and they're not responding to me anymore. They evidently don't like my accusations, or they. Anyways, if I can't contact them, who else can I contact to complain about this? Sir? Hello?
That's the only information I have here is contacting the agency directly, sir.
So if they're running a scam, I can't complain to anybody except for the people that are running the scam. You understand? Well, that's no good. That's not gonna. It's like it's like the CIA is murdered JFK, and we're gonna go complain to the CIA. Yeah, that's not gonna work out so well. Anyways, I thought I was reaching the proper channels here. I will try to call them. I've emailed them, not responding anymore. Okay, and by the way, this is late. I'm not drunk or anything. I'm serious. I'm very serious about this. I saw a website. I found out I was checking to see when time you guys are gonna be open tomorrow, and you guys are open 24/7. So I figured you guys had some people that weren't busy, so I figured I'd give a call.
All right, sir. And what I can do is I can give you a case number, and this just identifies the information that I provided to you and with the information that I have in our system. Would you like that case number, sir?
Yeah, so this is not the place to be calling to complain.
What we are here is pretty much we have no direct contact with any granting agency. We primarily are of submission assistance.
Okay. So the government gives the Army a bunch of money, and the Army turns down the guys with the miracle cures and gives it to their buddies. And I can't complain to anybody. This is no good. This is not going to go very far for me. I can tell I'm just a little peon trying to make a difference with a miracle cure that nobody wants to test, and nobody wants to tell me it's not working. Anyway, so I appreciate you chatting with me. I'm not sure this is going to be able to go anywhere. Oh boy. Okay. What's your first name?
My first name's Gary.
Gary. All right. Well, thank you for talking. If you want to give me a reference number, that'd be fine.
All right. The reference number is 1-997.
Okay.
340.
Okay.
90.
Okay. All right. Well, I threatened to complain to them, and now I've got no. I tried. Anyways, thank you very much, Gary.
No problem at all, sir, and thank you for calling Grand Tuckup.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Desk. This call may be monitored for quality assurance purposes. CDMRP receipt help desk. This is Mike. How may I help you?
Hi, my name's Chris Roller. I have sort of a complaint. Not really sure if this is the proper channels or not, but there was a submission I made with the Multiple Sclerosis Concept Award.
Okay.
Actually, I submitted about 7 of them, and either they all got turned down or denied of some sort. And I'll just give you the general. I suspect that what's actually happening is some kind of fraud with the Army or CDMRP. And I'm just wondering who to kind of talk to about this. The fraud, what I mean is that they don't think they actually care about healing people. I don't think they actually care about. It's like some kind of joke. That it's like a front. It's like a desk that says, "Yeah, we want to help people," and then what they're actually doing behind the scenes is just taking the money and running.
Okay. Well, do you have the? You said you sent in 7 applications. Do you have the log number or the proposal number for one of them? So I could pull that up.
Yes, sir. Okay, we're looking at the one.
Just any one of them will be
Yep,
fine.
MS 100024.
Okay, let's see what we got. Christopher Roller?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Can you hold on one quick second?
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I can do is, let me see if I can get a number for you, and I can have someone give you a call back.
Okay, my number is, the caller ID, is 507.
I don't have caller ID.
Okay, 507
Okay.
637 0918.
0918. Okay, and what is the best time to reach you?
I mean, during the daytime is fine.
Okay, and if you could just give me a little brief explanation just so I can pass that on to them. Your major concern was you felt that CMRP was frauding.
Well, it's a scam. It's like you've heard, like you maybe heard the rumor that even if people had an AIDS cure, they wouldn't allow it there. They wouldn't even allow it to surface. It's kind of like that, where it's like I'm alleging the same thing, where even
It's similar to like the electric car when it first came out,
well no,
or the corn-powered car.
no, let's just think about the healing levels here. If AIDS had a cure, nobody would allow it to surface, because there's so much money invested in the non-cure of things that there's too much money to be actually having a cure. So what I propose is that I had a cure, and they don't give me a chance, and then what's happening is that there's these ways of turning me down, and in almost a smart-ass fashion that I just got frustrated with. And
Okay, well, when you say they turned you down, in what manner were
well,
they expressing a smart-ass answer or a response?
I mean, first they're telling me that you're getting really nitpicky with the language of the instructions.
Okay.
And they're telling me that, hey, for a few of these, it's like, oh yeah, you revealed your euro, and I just misinterpreted the instructions, you know?
Okay.
So, I mean, that was frustrating, and I let that go, but then there was this one that says, I went 2 paragraphs over the limit. So there's a page limit of 1 page, but I put 4 paragraphs instead of 2 or something.
Right.
And I thought that was just completely anal. I just thought that's it. This has got to be a scam. Because if I'm offering a cure, I could care less if I'm handing them if I'm handing them a cure on a platter of poo. I don't even care. They should say, hey, this guy's got a cure, and we're going to give him a shot.
Absolutely.
You know, it just seems like a scam. They don't care. They're looking for every which way to turn down the guy with the cure for AIDS, and then they're going to collect the money and they're going to give it to their buddies and hook them up, and everybody's going to get kickbacks. I mean, that's the way the world works, you know. That's the rumors that are out there. That's the way the politics works. That's the way Congress works. And I'm thinking, you know, there's got to be somebody legit around here. And I was warned about this department, that this was
CMRP.
I was or the Army, or I've actually been talking with the Army. I'm assuming they're the ones that are judging this. I don't know who's judging this stuff, but it's ridiculous. Like I say, I don't care how bad a format how badly I mess up the instructions. I say I've got a cure. Give me a shot, and then It's not like they're turning me down because they say, "Oh, Chris, we tried you out and you didn't work." They're not saying that. They're saying, "Dude, man, you misspelled a word. I'm sorry. We're out of here. You're out of here."
Right. So it was in regards to the concern you have. It's more of the requirements that they're asking you to perform rather than the end result. You feel that you've got the end result, but they're just making you jump through too many hoops.
They're not giving me a chance. They're being jerks. They're not giving me a chance. Like I say, I don't care how badly I mess it up. I say I've got a cure. They're not giving me a chance because I'm alleging they don't care. They don't care if I've got a cure.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and do this. Let me find out who I need to get. Let me give you again my name. It's Michael Long.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll get the information to the people that can give you a call back, whether it be CMRP or somebody here at the help desk. But I'll go ahead and make sure that somebody gives you a call back. If it's not first thing before the end of the day, it'll be first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
No, that's quite all right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye-bye. I'm calling about the wrongful conviction review program.
Uh-huh.
I had some questions. I hear that it's under review. We're not gonna know anything till September.
There's a possibility you may know before then, but I just can't make any assurances. It's just in the process right now.
I've got a little bit of a complaint, or I'm not really. I'll explain a little bit. I'm concerned if I had I've been dealing with a healing. I'm a healer as well, and I've been dealing with the medical arena in some of these grants, and I'm under the impression that there's something phony going on. In other words, if I can cure cancer or MS or autism, that they don't actually care. So I'm calling because I'm concerned that the Department of Justice is going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to get denied. They've been denying me these things, and it's really like.
Well, sir, I can't speak to any of our grant programs, but I can tell you about the wrongful conviction review program. Really, it's only for the purposes of those people who are representing potentially wrongfully convicted defendants in post-conviction claims of innocence. So these grants are very specific for that purpose only. It's dictated by Congress what the purpose of these grants are and how we can use these monies, and we can only use these monies for representing potentially wrongfully convicted defendants. So if you don't meet the eligibility or the scope of the grant, there's really not much we can do. It's not that we don't care, it's that we're really restricted by Congress and by this grant program to only fund these particular activities.
Okay, my proposal. I don't know if I mentioned my name, and I can give you the application response. What I submitted. The thing is I don't represent clients directly. What I represent is I actually represent the oath. I implemented the oath.
Right, and unfortunately, we can't fund anything that does not fund clients. So if you're not representing clients, if you don't provide those legal services, then we can't fund that.
Okay, well that would be. I have to read the instructions. That caught me by surprise. The instructions.
Yeah.
The instructions. I don't think say that. They're saying.
They do. They very explicitly say that in the solicitation announcement.
Okay, if I came to you and told you that I could prevent people from lying under oath, and that would increase the amount of justice and truth, justice, and vengeance on the planet, it's actually the only miracle on the planet is the one that I created. It's called Truth Under Oath. Now, if I told you this, and you told
Sir, I can only act by what we receive in our funding streams and what Congress appropriates us for these grant programs. I really don't have the authority to act outside of that. We really can't. We receive money from Congress that's appropriated, and they tell us how they want us to spend it. So we put out these grant programs based on that, and that's what we're restricted by in order to, give funding to groups and offices. So, I don't know what to tell you other than, that's how our grant funding works. As far as the federal government, we're very restricted, and mostly because of Congress. You might try pursuing other, there are other private foundations that give out grants that are similar to these that don't have these kinds of restrictions on them. You might try to do some research on some private foundations to see what you can find, but as far as the federal government is concerned, we're just very restricted.
Danica, I am alleging that I am God, and I've implemented the oath which affects the legal system, the whole legal system. I'm telling you that a miracle has occurred, and you're going to deny me any progress in this.
Sir, I'm just telling you that we're under a very strict regime in terms of what Congress allows us to spend money on.
Okay.
We are told by Congress that tells us what we can and cannot do. So, I'm not, saying anything about you or what it is that you're proposing to do. All I'm saying is that I can only act with the authority that they give us, and if you don't meet these requirements, there's really nothing I can do for you.
Okay. Have you heard maybe the legal system, they think that everybody's working for the devil, right? You've heard that statement?
I've not heard that statement.
You've never heard that they think that lawyers are working for the devil?
Not personally, no.
Oh my God, it's like, what do you think? Ask what do you think of lawyers, and they'll respond, I think they're dirtbags.
Sir, do you have another question about one of our grant programs that I can answer? And do you
Yes.
need any other okay.
Who can I call that I can complain to? Because it looks like I'm going to get denied, and I have.
Honestly, you should go to your local congressman because they're the ones who make these determinations. So Congress is the one who appropriates money to all the federal agencies for these types of grant programs. So if you have a complaint about how money is being spent, you should really take that up with your local representative in Congress.
Ma'am, you are the Department of Justice. I assume you care about truth, justice, and vengeance, right, on the planet?
Sir, that's really not the issue here. Of course, you know, we have the best interest in pursuing justice at the Department of Justice, but I cannot act outside of the authority that Congress grants us. So if you have a complaint about what Congress has given us money to do, I would really suggest that you take it up with your congressman, with your specific representative. That would be your best recourse for any kind of complaint you have.
You are the Department of Justice. You're who I should go to.
Sir, I really do not have any other information I can provide you at this time,
Ma'am, I suspect.
unless you have any specific questions.
I suspect. I call the congressman. I call the attorney generals and let them know that I implemented the oath. Do you know what happens? They don't call me back. You know why they don't? Do you know why they don't call me back? It's because it's a fraud. It's a scam. They don't care about truth, justice because they're working for the devil. Do you understand? You see what I'm saying? It's like I have a cure for AIDS. This is I'm dealing with the healing ministry. I have a cure for AIDS, and they don't care. They don't care what kind of cure I've got. Everybody's getting hooked up on the side, and everybody's getting kickbacks. And as long as everybody's happy, we're going to get the real healers. We're going to tell them. We're going to throw them underneath the covers. So I'm calling and preemptively because I'm concerned that the Department of Justice, who has been blowing me off for 4 years now about this. I've been doing this. This has been in line for 3 or 4 years. That I implemented the oath and have been blown off every level that I can. So I'm trying to grant things.
Okay. I understand, and sir, I'm not blowing you off. All I'm telling you is that in my, you know, in the Bureau of Justice Assistance, in our part of the Justice Department, what we do is make grants, and how we make grants is based off of what Congress tells us we can do with that money. So I'm not saying that what you're doing is not, you know, legitimate, or I mean I can't judge. I don't know what you're doing, but all I can say is that I can't help you based on our, if you don't qualify for our grant programs, there's really nothing I can do for you at this level.
Okay.
So
if somebody walks into an office and says, I can heal MS, and I'm turned away and told me to leave the room, this is what's happening with you. I'm told I've conducted a miracle on the planet that's going to help truth and justice, and you're telling me to leave the room.
I'm saying that this may not be the appropriate avenue to pursue for funding because we're so restricted. I'm telling you what you might need to do is pursue other avenues.
Ma'am,
you know
I'm sorry. You are the truth, and you are Department of Justice. I go to you to implement, because I implemented your system. I implemented your system, which had a hole in it that allowed perjury. I stopped perjury. I'm talking to you because you are the people to talk to. That I need a contract through you. I should get money from you. I should be getting money today. When I submitted my application, I expected to get paid 2 days later. Because when you guys find out about me, I expect a phone call and say, wow, that's pretty cool, Chris Roller. You know, we don't have something for wrongful conviction, but we're going to give you some money because we think this is pretty cool that you've implemented truth and justice. This is what I expected from you. This is why I allege that you are going to deny me, and I'm just going to say up front, I believe you guys are a fraud too, because I've been blown off for 4 years. I'm alleging that the Department of Justice is a fraud.
Sir, I don't know what other advice or what else I can say. I mean, if you know, all I can advise you is to reach out to your local congressman if you have issues about the kind of funding that we receive. You know, I'm sorry, I don't have any other advice for you.
Ma'am, they've told me to go to grants. They've told me to go with the grants. I'm going to.
I understand, but I'm telling you that our grant programs, if you're not eligible for the grant programs that we are soliciting, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. You know, we set those eligibility requirements, you know, based on mostly on what Congress allows us to do with those funds. So, you know, I'm sorry that you're not eligible for the programs that we have, but that's why I'm recommending that maybe you look for other programs like perhaps private foundation funds that are not as restrictive. You know, we set the minimum eligibility requirements, and if you're not eligible, then you're not eligible. I don't know what to say about that. I'm sorry.
Let me just give you a hyperbole of what the scam is that there's a whole bunch of lawyers with a whole bunch of money, and they want to keep roller down. That's me. They want to keep roller down because we have too much money invested. It's kind of like the cure for AIDS. We have too much money invested in the cure for AIDS. Thus, if we ever find a healer, we're going to make sure we get rid of him. So,
Sir, all I'm saying is I'm not commenting on what you're doing or what your program is. I'm not commenting on anything else. All I can comment on is the grant programs that we have. And unfortunately, if you did not meet the eligibility requirements, then you're not eligible for our grant programs. I can't help you in any other way, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to hang up the phone now.
Ma'am, I'm looking at the instructions here, and it says the program is to provide high-quality and efficient representation for defendants in post-conviction claims of innocence.
Yeah.
I represent the entire legal system.
Sir, that's specifically for people who are providing legal representation for defendants. So if you're going into court, you know, you have to represent the defendant in court. You have to be an attorney that is representing a defendant in court. That's what that means.
I represent everybody in court because I am God.
Sir, I can't comment on whether you're God. I can't. I'm sorry.
It's the truth.
I can only say that you have to be an attorney in order to be able to represent a defendant in court. That's what the minimum requirement is for these grant programs.
And is it because the attorneys are the ones paying
No,
you to keep me
it's
down?
because those are the people who provide those legal services. This is just about providing legal services to potentially wrongfully convicted defendants. Those providing services. That's all this is.
I provide legal services. I provide the oath. I implemented the oath. It's the biggest miracle on the planet.
But you cannot take a defendant into court and represent him unless you are providing defense legal services.
There's no need.
That's how we define that.
There's no need for me to be an attorney when I'm God. Do you understand? I mean, why would I want to be an attorney when I can be God?
Sir, all I can comment on is what our grant programs require, and that's what they require. There's nothing else I can say. You know, I'm sorry. That's what it states, and that's the way that the program is structured.
Can I speak to your supervisor at all?
His name is Drew Malloy. You can contact him. He's actually not in the office right now, but let me get you his phone number.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for talking, by the way. I realize I'm a little bit riled up, but you've been nice. I appreciate that.
No problem. His number is 202-514-9909.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anika.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chris Roller. Submitting some. I'm submitting some grants. I talked with. I actually don't have her name in front of me. Oh, Danica. And she referred me to you because I guess I'm not terribly pleased with the justice system. I implemented a system, Truth Under Oath, which keeps people from lying under oath. And I guess I was wondering why I wasn't paid like 2 months ago for this. And thus I don't think that you're going to support me since nobody else is supporting me. And I guess I'm just trying to complain a little bit so that I can get some things done. I guess I have people are wondering if I get anything done, so I'm trying to get some things done. So give me a call, please. 507-637-0918. Thank you. Bye.
This is Chambers.
Yes, my name is Chris Roller. I sent in a letter. I just want to make sure you got it. It was for a case against a dentist. I was looking. I need permission for the lawsuit, and I was hoping.
Can I put you on hold 1 second? Let me just check my file, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Can you hold on?
Yep.
Thank you. When did you send your letter in? Do you have the date that you sent it to us?
Yeah, about,
Hello?
oh, geez, that must be 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Did you get we sent a letter to, the judge sent a letter to you dated April 20th. Did you get that letter? It was one that was,
Yeah, it said,
that we resent it to you to your Redwood Falls address. It
Yeah.
was sent to the Savage. And have you sent another letter since then?
yes, I did, and I left a message informing you to call me if you didn't get it. I mean, that was,
Right, and then, you know
Okay.
what? I do believe that we have it.
Okay,
He
okay.
is having one of his law clerks look into it. So I
Okay.
just wanted to confirm that you weren't calling about this
oh,
previous one.
no, it's in,
Okay.
it's in reply to that letter that said basically.
Oh, okay, okay.
He needed,
Yes, he does have it, and I know he's referred it to his law clerk. So they will, you should be getting a letter or something in the near future.
Okay, just checking, thank you.
Okay, all right, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Glenn, how may I help you?
Can I speak to somebody, well, I have a complaint, maybe I can talk to you, oh, I have
Okay.
I have a reference number, can we try that?
Okay, we sure can. Give me just a moment. What is that reference number?
1-997-34090.
Okay. Your name?
Chris Roller,
Will you spell the last name for me?
roller like in roller skates, steamroller?
Oh, okay. Roller, and that's Chris with CHRIS.
Yes.
Okay, would you verify your telephone and email for me, please?
grants.gov@chrisroller.com, and phone number is 952-232-0612.
952-232-0612, grants.gov@chrisroller.com, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And what might I help you with?
Well, let's continue, I don't know, is there some notes there about a reference number? Is there some notes left behind, or?
You had something about an AMRAA only funding their mutual friends, correct?
Yep.
Is there a complaint about a specific agency?
Yeah, I've actually got two now. I was complaining last night to a guy named Gary
Okay.
about the CDMRP, which is in coordination with the U.S. Army. I think they're running a scam, and now I want to include the Department of Justice for running a scam as well. It's weird that people actually want to pretend that they actually say that they actually care about getting things done in the world, and then they actually don't. So I talked to CDMRP today, and they gave me your number. Now, yet last night, Gary told me to contact them. So when I called them today, they referred me back to you. So everybody gives the run. It's called the runaround. Whenever they don't want to actually answer the questions, they refer you to somebody else, and then. So now I'm talking back to you guys to complain about CDMRP. The idea here, the mutual friends thing that's in his notes, basically is only people who are on the hot list are getting paychecks, and I want to be part of that hot list that's getting a paycheck.
Okay.
And
Now here, I assume that the reason that Gary, you say you spoke with last night, advised you to contact the offering agency. We are just the technical help desk for persons like yourself and me and organizations to actually download grants that these agencies post. So what we can do, are you at a computer?
yes,
Okay, if you want to go to www.grants.gov, let me know when you get there.
okay,
Are you there?
yes,
Okay, if you want to click on the Find Grant Opportunities link there on the left in that red box.
grant opportunities. Yep.
If you want to click on Browse by Agency,
Okay.
this lists the 26 different agencies that post grants with us that we help others download and complete the forms.
Right. Okay.
And you say your issue is with the DOD, correct? The Department of Defense? And the Department of Justice, correct?
Department of Justice, and is it the DOD? Is that the CDMRP?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
that's DOD.
If you click on that Department of Defense link to begin with,
Why is the Department of Defense concerned about curing cancer?
that I cannot help you with, sir. I'm just, like I said, we're just a help desk. I am going to show you where you can go to actually get different phone numbers for this one division, okay?
Okay,
If you look at this agency, Department of Defense, they have several sub-agencies. Those are listed on the left-hand, I apologize, the right-hand side under agency. Do you see that? You have Department of the Army, Material Command. You
okay,
have Air Force of Scientific Research. That may be them right there. What you can do is click on one of these titles of these applications that are posted for others to apply for. And on that synopsis page, if you scroll down to the very bottom of the page, it actually lists a procurement analysis or a project officer's name and usually telephone number that you can, so you can actually talk to someone directly from that agency.
ma'am, as I mentioned earlier, I called them today, and they referred me back to you.
We are just a help desk that helps people, apply for grants. Different organizations and individuals, and things apply for grants where they need help with their small businesses, or if it's a larger organization that needs a grant to provide, say, conservation research for a fishery or something.
So, okay,
We're just a help desk, yeah.
okay,
That's
well,
what I'm telling you. This is the only information I have that can help you actually get a telephone number to one of those, to the Department of Justice or the Department of Defense. I don't actually have any number listed. I'm like you. The only way I could get a hold of them is actually go the same way I'm showing you.
I know, ma'am, but I called them. I called the department, and they referred me back to you. So you see, it's a runaround. It's a typical runaround. That's not
Well, we have nothing to do with your paychecks. We just help you. We can help you download the grant. We could show you how to open the forms and tell you what to complete in there.
They told me I could complain to you, and you guys would do something about it.
No, we're just the grants help desk
Okay.
for grants.
You
So
know
what we can do, yeah, I do apologize. I see your frustration.
Yeah.
But you should also, see where I'm coming from. I'm just a help desk. I can provide you these telephone numbers.
Okay.
There's different ones. Each time you click on one of these different agencies that are listed here on the right-hand side for this grant, it's actually going to give you a different telephone number. Do you see what I mean? You have the Department of the Army, so if you click on one of them USAMRAA grants, it will provide you with a totally different number than you and I just looked at.
Okay. I hear you. I will call them back again. And sorry to bother you.
That's no problem. Is there anything else I might help you with at this time?
No, thank you.
And do the same for the Department of Justice. If you click on when you go to that Browse by Agency, if you click on that Department of Justice link, it will actually provide you with, and I show the Office of Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention Program as who is posting grants. It will give you a telephone number for someone in that office, and they should be able to give you a telephone number to their main office.
Yeah, the Department of Justice referred me told me to contact my congressman.
You can also do that. Have you tried getting online and contacting your congressman, getting a phone number for them?
Well, they give me they tell me to go somewhere else too. Everybody is always telling me where to go, you know.
Yeah, like I said, we're just a technical help desk. We can help you fill out a grant, or apply for a grant or look for a grant, but that's all we're here for. As far as anything else, as such as you're asking, that would have to go to someone in your area, your direct area. Now, have you tried like your county attorney's office?
Yeah.
Have you tried your state senator?
Not recently.
See, that is where you're going to have to do it at. We're just a grant, help desk, as I'm saying. We just supply, they post the grants, and we help individuals like yourself and us, get those grants and apply for them.
Why is the Army saying they want to cure cancer, and then I walk up and say I can cure cancer, and then they tell me to go F myself?
I have no clue.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I can answer for you.
Why I implemented in the justice system a way to prevent perjury when you're under oath. And then the Department of Justice tells me to go what I can do with myself too. And I just think that this is, it appears that nobody actually cares. Nobody's actually caring about anything except getting a paycheck. It's like, give me money, 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 money. Except for when Roller's involved, that's me. When Roller's involved, we don't want to cut him a paycheck because we like him small.
Now, I understand where you're coming from. I'm on that lower end, too. So, yeah, you would just have to actually, this is the only way I know to actually tell you to locate a number that I have direct assistance to. I don't know if in your local phone book if there would be a telephone number for one of these departments higher up. You may have to actually get online and look under I guess the higher up would be in Washington, D.C., the head of these organizations.
Yeah. Okay.
You may have to get online and look under that area in Washington, D.C. for someone in the Justice Department or the DOD in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Now, would you like a ticket? Well, you have your ticket number, so, of course, I do apologize that this is the only information I could provide you with. But
Thank you.
I'm kind of limited myself.
Yeah, you've been helpful. Thank you very much.
Okay, is there anything else I might help you with?
You can help me get a paycheck.
I do apologize. I can't help you there either.
All right, thank you. Thanks.
All right, thank you for calling Grand Succo.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. If you weigh 1 pound, you're pretty light.
All right, bye, Daddy. Daddy, are you in an apartment in Redwood?
Yep.
Is it good?
It's all right.
Did you move Magical with you?
No,
Where's Magical?
at Grandma's.
Oh, so now Grandma have 2 cats?
Yep.
Dad, is Cosmo still living?
Yeah, he's living with the 2 cats. Cosmo and Magical are together at Kathy's.
Yay. I mean, Cosmo getting any skinnier?
He's pretty skinny.
Stop. Looking there. Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't any hair in your apartment, right?
No.
Because we'd be eating hair in your last apartment.
'Cause what?
We'd be eating hair in your last apartment. Is Magical still fat?
Yep.
Is Grandma's house finished?
Pretty much.
Is hair getting in her house?
There's some hair in there, yeah.
Is Grandpa still in his couch? Hey, Daddy?
It's Grandpa. Yeah, he's on his couch, yep.
Does he ever get up? Hey, Daddy?
Huh?
Does he ever get up?
Yeah, occasionally.
Do you visit Grandma?
Yeah.
Is Grandma's house painted yet?
Pretty close. I think it's the same way as the last time you saw it. Same exact thing.
So there's nothing else done?
I don't think so. I think most of it was done. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what was done before. But the place is it's pretty messy. But
Daddy,
Yep.
how far is your apartment than Grandma's house?
Oh, we're only about 2 miles apart.
Is that long?
No, 2 or 3 miles.
Daddy, are you eating something?
Yep.
What? Hey?
Sunflower seeds.
You're eating sunflower seeds?
Mm-hmm.
I like pumpkin seeds.
Those,
What?
I have a hard time with those for some reason.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, it's just...
Daddy,
Yep.
well, as usual, dinner will be mostly by your place while I'm mostly by Grandma's place.
Yeah, that's what we're probably figuring. I mean, you're welcome here. You're welcome to stay on the couch here. We got the couch set up in case you want to sleep on that. But
Yeah, I'll come by you sometime.
yeah,
Daddy, is your apartment like small?
it's bigger than my last apartment.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Does it have a pool?
No, but we got the pool. We got the pool. You got the pool in town. We can go to anytime.
Yeah, me and Grandma said me and I'm gonna go swimming like every day.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Yeah, us four could go together. And Ramona moved to Orlando, right?
She moved what?
To Orlando.
I think she's in Atlanta. Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Daddy.
Yeah.
When I get over there, I bring in you, Grandpa, and Grandma a gift.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Dylan isn't bringing y'all anything.
Well, as long as you bring the smile on his face, that's okay.
Yeah, my birthday coming up, you have to get me something.
He said he wants a laptop really bad.
That's a little bit expensive there. I don't know if you're going to want that. Well, Nicole, are you still there?
Yeah, Daddy Dylan just turned it off.
You know?
No, it's on.
So we won't be seeing our room later, yeah?
Oh, she's gonna have to come up here and visit us, I guess.
She is?
I think.
Is Uncle Aaron coming?
Maybe.
Is Aunt Stephanie coming?
What's it that you put all that stuff in the States? African or something? Dad, Dad.
Yep.
Daddy, you know Dylan is?
Dylan's 12.
No. No, Daddy.
What?
He is 13. He's turning 14.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
How old is Nicole?
I'm 12.
Oh my God, I got one number off.
I'm joking.
I'm still 11 and he's still 12.
Oh, you silly goose, you! You had me all fooled. I thought, man, I'm missing my numbers here. The time's flying by here, evidently.
Well, at least you remembered us.
Dad.
Hello.
Dad,
What?
where are we having my birthday?
Well, probably on your birthday.
I said, where are we having my birthday?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Daddy. 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 Daddy.
Yep.
Can we have donuts, Daddy?
Can we have what?
Can we get them a party?
What kind of party?
A birthday party.
Yeah.
Ah! Daddy,
Yep.
I can tell you something secret that I can get. That me and you, Grandma and Grandpa can get them for his birthday. Okay?
Okay, what?
I can't tell you right now. Wait until we get to the States because then what his big tumble is. Listen in. Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
you heard me? Hey, Daddy, you heard me? Daddy, did you hear me?
What'd you say? A birthday party, right?
What?
Birthday party, right?
Yeah, I said that that I can when I can get when I get over there, I can tell you, Grandma and Grandpa, something that we can buy Dylan for his birthday.
Okay. You know what's free? A free birthday present? I can give him 3 times the spanking. So I give him 39.
I give him the.
Huh?
Daddy,
Yep.
I give him a present, which was always give me and Dylan every day within the bathroom.
Get him a poop?
Yeah. Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
what special thing coming on July 11th?
That's the fireworks. July 11th is the fireworks.
Daddy,
Yep.
July 4th is the fireworks.
Oh.
July 11th is Dylan's birthday.
Mmm.
Daddy,
Yep.
what's happening beside birthday on July 11th?
Dylan's birthday.
Beside that.
July 11th. That's the day before Logan's birthday.
No, he's turning a teen.
Turning a teen. What? 13's a teen?
Yes, what else it is?
So Dylan's gonna be a man?
No, he's gonna be a teen, man. This could be his 13th birthday. Hey, Daddy?
Yep.
So if it's his teen birthday, we gotta buy him something good, eh?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Don't count on it. We're all poor here.
Yes. No, you rich. Daddy, you rich? Daddy,
Yep.
you rich. Daddy,
Yep.
you're rich. Daddy,
Yep.
you're rich. Daddy,
Yep.
you,
Say again?
you, Daddy,
Yep.
you're rich.
Mm.
Daddy,
Yep.
you need to listen. You need to listen. Okay? You need to listen, okay? Daddy. Daddy,
Yep.
I said, you know that, right?
Know what?
That you're rich.
That I'm what?
That you're rich.
Oh, I'm not that rich, no.
Yeah. If you think you poor, come look at these Long Islanders.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Trust me, you ain't poor. You richer than rich to them. Daddy,
Yeah.
so you need to think that, huh? Daddy,
Yep.
how come,
How come what?
how come you don't listen to me all the time when I talk?
I'm daydreaming here, sorry.
Thank you. I need when I ask something, I don't take 5 million times to ask and then you just answer.
I don't know. I'm trying to get rich. I'm thinking about how I'm supposed to be rich right now, but I'm not. I'm not too rich. So
Grandma plus you plus all of the mix together makes you all richer and rich.
yeah.
You know that, right? Daddy,
Yeah. Yeah, I know
do
that.
you know that?
Yep.
Okay. Daddy, do you have a Lipstick over there that you ride?
A whatsicle? A what?
Do you have a Ripstick over there that you ride?
Nope.
because because I know I don't ride. I was wondering if I could ride.
Do you want to ride my Gripsicle? Hello? Have we lost contact?
No, Daddy.
What?
Dylan just keeps. Dylan.
Where'd you go?
Daddy.
Yep.
Don't. Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yep.
Don't, don't mind if it keeps going off because that's still pressing the off mic button, okay?
Oh, okay.
And Dylan is keeps doing us, so don't mind us. Daddy,
Yep.
you know Dylan's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
What do you... What do you think? I said, what do you think? Daddy,
Yeah.
I said, what do you... Hey, Daddy? Daddy,
Yeah.
I said, what do you think? Daddy. 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 Daddy, are you deep, fast, or dumb? You speak World War 70. Daddy, you speak World War 7?
Huh?
Do you be in World War 7 because you don't be in this world?
Oh, yeah, I got things on my mind. I'm trying to get rich.
Yay! Well, Daddy, I'll just stop thinking about that, and then after we're done talking, then you can think about getting rich. Daddy. 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 Daddy.
Yep.
Are you finally answering me?
Oh, I'm just contemplating life at this point, Nicole. Well, it's good that I get my kids here in a week. Good that I get to see you.
It's gonna be less than a week.
Yeah. Well, you go over to Nassau on Tuesday, but you come over here on Wednesday, right?
Yep. Daddy.
Yep.
Who is picking me and Daddy up from the airport?
I think Kathy.
So Grandma is? Hey? But Daddy, answer me! If you don't answer me, I don't love you no more.
Oh no, I answered. What was the question?
I said, so Grandma's picking us up from the airport?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So you're not?
Just so that we can save some room, I think I'm going to stay home. Maybe I'll come in. Well, that's going to be on Wednesday, huh? Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, next Wednesday. Daddy, do you have a job?
Oh, my job is complicated. Yes, I do have a job.
What job?
My job is that I'm God. That's what I am. That's my job.
Dad, you're not supposed to say that. Do you really think you're God?
You're the daughter of God. That makes you special, Nicole.
Alright, time this. Bye, Daddy.
Hello.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Since when have you been on?
I don't know. Long time no here.
Daddy.
Yep.
Dylan gonna call you back later. He said he have to do something.
Got to drop a load, huh?
Yeah, but we calling you back, like, in 2 seconds.
Do you know what drop a load means?
You need a nanny.
Nanny. Well, as long as you understand where I was coming from, there we go. So you have those terms over there in the Bahamas, huh?
Yeah. I could squeeze me.
Okay.
So beat one.
Okay, I will.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Like the graphics are all better and everything's better.
Okay.
And like it reset my account and
Okay. What's up? Okay, what happened?
I don't know, it closed. Like I can join the servers which I was banned from now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but Dad,
I figured they were after you because I figured they banned you from those Counter-Strike arenas because they found out that you were related to God. That they found out you were the son of God. They said, hey, we don't want that guy.
but then they realized I wasn't. Yeah, but now I can't even join anything.
Why not?
I mean, like, I can join and it goes to first two and then it just closes. Like when it downloads, it just goes to first two notches and then it closes. I don't know what's wrong. Does Counter-Strike have like a company you can call or something?
Yeah, can't you? You don't want to? Okay. Well, yeah. What's the website name on there?
I mean, what?
Well, look on the website. Look on their website. What's their website? Counter-Strike?
I don't know.
So you're not banned anymore, but you still can't get in?
Like, I think it's a bug from the new patch. I don't know if you have to fix it or something. Because it just came out today. I don't know if it's a bug. So I can't join. And you said, like it's loaded, it's like connecting the server, and it just closes. It goes back to the map, to where you pick the map.
So you were banned the other day, and now you upgraded, but now you're not banned, but you still can't get in, right?
Yeah, I know it's bad luck.
What's your username? Dylan Roller?
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you, they latched onto that Roller thing. They understand that the name Roller is a curse, you know. So they said, hey, that must be Roller, that must be Chris's son. We're gonna have to ban him. Do you need?
I'm gonna try to look online, see if they can help.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Counter-Strike, counter-strike.com, and find out what they're doing.
No, you help me.
Look up on the Counter-Strike on their website and look up in the support section.
I was in you can 24/7 support.
Yeah, you might need to. I don't know if they're being a jerk and you need to maybe buy the latest Counter-Strike or something. But are they saying anything that you need to buy anything or what?
What? Dad, I just updated Counter-Strike. It was an automatic update.
Are they banning you because you don't have a paid account or something? Is it a monthly charge now or what?
No?
Why'd they ban you?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not buying anymore.
Maybe you can't get in. Why not? Let's find out. Look up
But
in the.
if I'm buying somebody, I'll have a red X next to the server, which it does not.
You were probably banned because you had the wrong version or something. You had the wrong version. Now you got the right version, but you still can't get in.
I wonder if restarting my computer would do anything.
So you're saying though before earlier that you could get into.
I could get into non-VAC because they think that I cheated in some way and I can't join any service that's Valve anti-cheat.
Well, you gotta
Any
quit.
service.
You gotta quit.
So I
Quit cheating.
don't cheat.
I'm telling you, they're on to you, man. They're on to that roller name. That roller name, it's like a curse. Roller, isn't that God guy? That must be his son. We'll have to ban his ass.
See, I look up why can't I join a server on latest CSS? Say cannot connect to any server. Let's click on that.
Connect to what server? What's the server called? VAC?
Wait. I think I figured out a way. They try connecting manually by getting the IP. I know how to get the IP.
Here it says cannot connect to VAC server.
No, not that one. I cannot connect to any server, but I found something that I can try it. I try to connect to it manually. Dad.
Yeah.
Like I could play in it. I created my own server and played on it. I could do that. I already played in it on this version. I can't connect to other people's server.
See, I ain't Dylan, you pissed somebody off.
Oh, Dad. Cut that. I mean, Dad, it looks way more realistic.
Well, they probably want you to pay something for it. We may have to get that for your birthday present.
No.
Okay, it's either that or nothing.
I'm trying to connect to them.
Dylan, what is it? You want to be a sniper? You can't wait to shoot somebody through the scope or what? You're dying to pick somebody off in the head, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm still banned.
Find out. Can you chat with anybody on there? Find out why you can't do it. Chat with somebody in one of the servers.
Dad, say when I tried to get it. I looked this up. It said when I try to connect to a server, it says invalid Steam key size.
Is there a new Counter-Strike you gotta buy or what?
Dad, do you have an account?
I don't have it installed.
I think you have an account.
There is a Counter-Strike 1.6 now. What's the one you have?
How am I supposed to know?
It says you can order now. Let's see, what is that? What is that? How many, it says something about a slot. It says it's $1 per slot. How does that work? I think you got to pay by the month now. They got something here you got to pay by the month.
Really?
So Dylan, you got to bring that computer back with you, or what?
Carry it? No, hell no.
You got to find
Oh,
out.
Dad.
You got to find
Dad,
out. You may have. What's the version?
Dad.
What?
They haven't updated their server yet, so I can't join it. That's the problem. That's the problem. The person that is hosting the server, they haven't updated their one yet. Dad?
Yeah, I'm reading here. I'm trying to figure out.
Dad, do you have a Steam account?
Yeah.
Dad, why? I could always use that.
Yeah, I've got two of them. You want to use mine or what?
What? You got two?
Well, I got yours and I got mine.
Yeah, give me yours.
Why?
But, so I can see if it's any different.
Oh, I see. That's a good idea.
I didn't say anything.
Huh?
I'm not. Don't think that I'm only using it because I want to get on service that I'm already buying.
No,
I
it's a good idea. No, we want to check to see if you're good on the other account, right? Or to see if
Yeah.
you should. I don't know if you should have upgraded that. You know, you may have upgraded yourself out of playing anybody's server. You know.
No, because I know it's wrong now.
Hang on. Okay, you ready?
Okay. I'm buying from
Okay.
these.
Okay, I've got mine. Hang on.
I need to log into that Steam. No, I don't know.
What version are you running?
How do I figure out?
Look in the about. Or look in the. How are you running it? You running it from Steam or what?
Yeah.
When it starts up, it should splash up a screen that says what version you're running.
No.
You're probably playing the latest version, and you got to pay for that.
I already told you what's wrong. Are you deaf?
They want money, Dylan. Everybody wants money, 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 money.
Dad, I know what's wrong.
Money, money, money.
Dad, you don't get what's wrong, eh? Every person hosting a server, everyone is hosting a server, every person is hosting a server. It's just like World of Warcraft private servers. If they don't have their server passed up, then we can't join it.
So try it out with the password I sent you.
Dad,
Yep.
just check my TV. Wow, Dad, I actually got it working. Dad,
It's working now?
yeah, I asked someone why can't I join the server. It said exactly what I told you, because their server is not updated. This one I'm on right now is updated.
So it's working now?
Yes, and thank you. I mean, I know I figured it out, but thank you for giving me your password.
Yeah, but is that what got you in?
What?
My
No.
account?
Oh, but I wanted your account so I could join the ones that was banned on mine.
Yeah, find out if you can join those.
Yeah, I can.
With mine?
I mean, I can. Yeah, I can't join because I'm banned. On my account, I can't join because it's banned.
Are you sure? Have you tried those servers again? After the upgrade,
Yes,
did you
yes, and but I can't connect because they're not updated yet.
all of them? I mean, some of them have got to be connected.
Some of them are updated, which is the one I'm on right now.
And you're not banned. See, you're not banned.
Yeah, I'm not banned. I know. That's what I'm trying to say.
So how do you think you're still banned from the other ones?
Yes, my other account is still banned. Because when I clicked on one, it said VAC thing, you're permanently banned.
That was before the upgrade, right?
Nope, that was after the upgrade. I came in and I pressed, connect and say, VAC account banned.
Okay. Well, find that server and log in with my account. See if it still works.
But that I already tried. It doesn't say that, so it works.
Oh, it does.
But I can't join it because the server is not updated. I still cannot join it because the server isn't updated.
Okay, so you did it. Okay, so we're all tested out. Okay. Well, you should be set then whenever they get the server updated. But you can play one right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
Uh-huh.
But the one you logged into is with my account or with your old one?
Huh?
The one that's working, is that my account or yours?
Alright, see, with my account, I can join updated servers that's not VAC protected. With your account, I can join updated servers with VAC protected and non-VAC protected.
All right, well, don't be cheating with my account.
I never cheat! Some dude just, alright, I played a game, then I played a gun game, which is, hi Dad, anything. You know a whole bunch of you know what B-Hop is?
B-Hop? No.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's very hard to do, but I'm one of the pros that can do that on the server. It's very, very hard. You have to see it to believe it. But let me tell you a whole bunch of games. You know what Death Run is? Death Run?
No.
Dad, you would love that. Alright, you know counter-terrorist and terrorist, right?
Yeah.
If you pick terrorist,
Yep.
you go behind walls,
Okay.
and the counter-terrorists have to run a course while the terrorists are trying to kill them by pressing buttons, trying to kill them, setting off traps and everything.
Okay.
And if you make it to the end, you can grab a gun, run in their basement, and just shoot them up. I just love it.
You love shooting them up, huh?
No, I love running courses. And B-hopping is hard. You have to learn that. Do death runs.
We don't have I got that old computer here. I'm not sure we're going to be able to impress you with that old computer. Remember the one from 2 years ago? That's the same one.
As in, we can't play Counter-Strike on it?
Well, we were when you were here 2 years ago, but we'll give it a shot, I guess, but it might be a little slow. I don't know.
Oh.
Bring your CD, that one with the Windows.
Sorry?
Bring your Windows 7 CD so that we can install it on that old computer.
Huh.
Anyway, so I'll let you go since you got everything under control, right? You can tell me
See?
what happens with your the VAC stuff later.
Alright.
All right, talk to you later.
Alright, thanks, bye.